Oris watches are among the best values for money in the luxury timepiece industry. If you're not familiar with the brand, now is a great time to look through their catalog and consider purchasing one for yourself. Oris was founded in the early 1900s and has been manufacturing high-quality wristwatches for decades. The top 5 Oris watches to add to your watch collection are listed below. Oris divides their aviation watches into vintage-inspired and modern-styled models. Descriptively, all have big crown in their names, as pilot watches often have large crowns meant to be easy to operate while wearing gloves. The vintage-inspired aviation watches are pointer dates, a signature configuration for Oris, while the modern-styled aviation watches vary stylistically and functionally to form an impressively diverse range. The Oris Big Crown pointer date has been a popular range for many decades, offering old-school, think 1930s, aviation vibes and up-to-the-minute mechanical technology and specs. The distinctive pointer date models give you tasty vintage style and a full view of the month around the dial, which many find to be a useful way to get a sense of a larger chunk of time. They come in many sizes and styles, and like all Oris watches, they offer incredible fit and finish at reasonable prices. There are also a few limited editions, as well as a weekday pointer, and one with Oris's own 403 movement. For a real everyday watch with excellent wrist presence, an interesting complication, and good value, I really like the pointer date collection. The blue dial on leather feels like it's on the move, but both sizings feel great, and I love the distinctive use of color and the effortless blend of Oris's sporty know-how with an otherwise traditional motif. The Pro Pilot series takes the classic look of the Big Crown and updates it with larger case sizes, more complex mechanical configurations, and even some edgy blacked-out models. There are chronographs, GMTs, alarms, altimeters, and weekdaters on top of the standard time plus date models. The Pro Pilots carry the same massive legibility, robust build quality, and masculine attitude as IWC's Pilot's watch range at a fraction of the price. Is it worth it? Well, that's always the toughest question, whose watches start only a little below this in price. Compare it up to Bell & Ross, Breitling, or Tag Heuer, and it's a great value. The Oris Aquis date can be regarded as the starter piece in the brand's popular Aquis line of contemporary divers watches, which boasts such innovative models as the Aquis Depth Gauge. This one also has an attractive blue dial, along with Super Lumi Nova-filled indices and hands, and an unobtrusive date window at 6 o'clock. The stainless steel case is 43 mm in diameter and has a screw-down crown for 300 meters of water resistance and a unidirectional diving bezel. With a ceramic top ring for the minute scale, it's got a non-reflective sapphire crystal in the front and a see-through mineral glass window in the screwed case back, offering a view of the automatic movement, also an Oris 733, which is equipped with a date corrector and a stop seconds function, and like all Oris movements, the hallmark red winding rotor that swings in both directions. The Oris Aquis date comes on a stainless steel bracelet with a security folding clasp and diver's extension. The Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot GMT expands the aviation-inspired Big Crown collection, based on a 1938 model and launched in 2014. The watch has a hefty, multi-piece 45 mm case made of matte satin-finished stainless steel and topped off, with a vintage-look coin-edge top ring on the bezel that evokes the design of a jet turbine. The domed sapphire crystal is engineered to be cockpit-friendly, minimizing glare with a non-reflective coating applied to the inside. The big white Arabic numerals also aid in legibility, contrasting starkly with the black dial and printed in Super Lumi Nova. The hour and minute hands are also filled with the luminous substance. The date appears in a window at 3 o'clock, with a vintage-look coin-edge top ring on the bezel that evokes the design of a jet turbine. The domed sapphire crystal is engineered to be cockpit-friendly, minimizing glare with a non-reflective coating applied to the inside. The big white Arabic numerals also aid in legibility, contrasting starkly with the black dial and printed in Super Lumi Nova. The hour and minute hands are also filled with the luminous substance. The date appears in a window at 3 o'clock, while the small seconds tick away in a subdial at 9 o'clock. The watch's signature feature, its GMT indicator, uses a center-mounted, yellow-tipped hand and a 24-hour scale that encircles the dial. The self-winding Oris Caliber 748, which is visible through Theclear caseback, is based on a Salida SW220. Even the military-style, olive green textile strap offers a nod to aviation, Its patented folding clasp operates like an aircraft's safety belt, with a release tab indicating lift. Our top 5 list wouldn't be complete without at least one motorsport watch. And it doesn't get any better than the Oris Williams model, which earns its name after the famed Formula One team. Oris and Williams entered into a partnership in 2003 and launched their first Williams timepiece a little over a decade later in 2015. Oris watches are among the best values for money in the luxury timepiece industry. If you're not familiar with the brand, now is a great time to look through their catalog and consider purchasing one for yourself. Oris was founded in the early 1900s and has been manufacturing high-quality wristwatches for decades. The top 5 Oris watches to add to your watch collection are listed below. The model is characterized by a sleek motorsport-inspired design with a rubber strap and either stainless steel or black carbon cases. Depending on the model, the dial often features a carbon fiber design that is reminiscent of the fast-paced world of professional racing. The collection is also quite diverse with sportier chronograph editions in all black and dressed-up versions with simpler dials and smooth bezels. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions on it.